The Range Rover Sport, since its launch back in the mid-2000s, has always been the underdog and the sportier alternative to the full-fat Range Rover. Not anymore. In the 15 years since it first went on sale, the Sport has evolved into a competent luxury off-roader in its own right, and the all-new Range Rover Sport 2023 will undoubtedly be a game-changer. So what are the latest features of the new Sport? Let's find out. The Range Rover Sport is all new for 2023, signaling the beginning of the midsize luxury SUV's third generation. Marketed as one of the performance entries in the Land Rover lineup, the 5-passenger model rides on the same platform as the new standard Range Rover and receives some of the same upgrades. It competes against the BMW X5 and the Porsche Cayenne. Like the larger Range Rover, the midsize Range Rover Sport has received a complete redesign, which will include a fresh new styling with a revamped cabin and cutting-edge tech. The entry-level engine of the all-new Range Rover Sport 2023 will have a turbocharged 3.0-liter inline-six that will get a 48-volt hybrid system and will have up to 355 horsepower in the P360 SE, as well as 395 horsepower in the P400 SE Dynamic. Also, a plug-in hybrid P440e setup is said to be exclusive to the fancy autobiography trim, and it will pair with an electric motor to the inline-six for a combined power of 434 horsepower. The most interesting cut can be seen in the P530 First Edition, and that will come only with a twin-turbocharged 4.4-liter V8 engine, which will pump out a robust 523 horsepower. The new model from Land Rover says that the V8 will motivate the all-new Range Rover Sport 2023 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.3 seconds. Also, all the models will come with an 8-speed automatic transmission, standard all-wheel drive, as well as an adjustable air suspension. Also, the all-new Range Rover Sport 2023 can also be had with a performance driving setup as an option that is called Stormer Handling Pack that will add the rear-wheel steering as well as torque vectoring systems. During its initial test drive by car experts, they noted that the throttle response in our V8-powered test Range Rover Sport is too jumpy and difficult to drive smoothly. Otherwise, car experts were pretty impressed with the 2023 Range Rover Sport's mix of luxury and athleticism. Car experts noted that its rear-wheel steering system made maneuvering in tight spaces less complex than in other similarly sized SUVs. Moreover, the plug-in hybrid model will be the only model of Range Rover Sport that will come with an all-electric driving range until next year when the electric vehicle model sells. The plug-in sports a 31.8 kilowatt-hour battery pack, which the automaker says is good for a 48-mile electric driving range. Now, you don't get to be a Range Rover without plenty of off-road readiness, and the 2023 Sport has it in spades. In addition to a new architecture, new engines, and standard all-wheel drive, the model is equipped with a new variable volume air suspension system, as well as an electronic adaptable body roll control system. All-wheel steering, torque vectoring, and an electronic active rear differential also pitch in for a worry-free ride regardless of terrain. There's even a new adaptive off-road cruise control system that allows the driver to focus on steering when the pavement ends. According to the automaker, the P360 and P400 models will give up 20 mpg city and 25 mpg highway, while the V8-powered P530 carries a fuel economy average of 15 mpg in the city and also 20 mpg on the highway. When experts get a chance to test drive it, they will be able to take the Range Rover Sport Highway fuel economy test route and report its results soon. Now, until those plug-ins arrive, 2 gas engines are available. Also, the P400 model will be supercharged and turbocharged 3.0-liter inline-six, which will carry over from last year. As before, it will make a horsepower of 395 and 406 pound-feet of torque, and it is paired with an 8-speed automatic. Now, the combination moves out quite smartly and smoothly even with the 7-passenger long-wheelbase SE. Its test sample hustled to around 60 miles per hour in just 5.5 seconds. That only falls short of the infamous BMW X7's iDrive 40 model by a tenth of a second. And that is something great because the Range Rover Sport's 5,932-pound curb weight has nearly 600 pounds more mass than the BMW model. Also, where the mass that really shows up is in limit cornering, which is not a concern to those hauling a car full of passengers. The 3-row Rover Sport goes around the skid pad to the tune of 0.74 G, with the lighter X7 getting 0.81 G. Moreover, the same mass relationship won't track with the Duo's 70 miles per hour stopping distances, and a metric that has much more relevance to family haulier safety. Here, the new Range Rover Sport's impressive 175-foot stop covers the BMW's 184 feet. The P530 twin-turbo V8 model will be a new offering, designed and manufactured by BMW to Land Rover specs. The changes made for new Range Rover 2023 duty will include a higher intake tract that is 35.4 inches of water-fording depth that will not oil-starve the engine during extreme forward, back, or even sideways off-road driving angles. The P530 has 523 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque, delivering its smooth thrust rush through an 8-speed automatic. Car experts measured a 60 miles per hour speed at 4.3 seconds on the way to a 12.8-second quarter-mile dash, and the automaker has said that it's good for towing 8,200 pounds. At the model's introduction, experts said that the P530 delivers a refined growl when the user stands on it that fades normally into the background when you achieve cruising speed. Also, this was taken out during track testing, where its 75 decibel wide-open growl adjusted to 66 decibels when cruising at 70 miles per hour. Moreover, the interior design for the new Range Rover Sport 2023 has taken a more minimalist approach this time, with a reduced number of buttons and a more streamlined appearance all over the cabin. Also, the dark-tinted chrome accents will look particularly premium. The power-adjustable front seats will be standard, but a set of chairs with more than 22 ways of adjustability, as well as ventilation, massage, and winged headrests will be optional. The integrated air purification system is available and is said to lower the odors, bacteria, viruses, and allergens from the cabin. The all-new Range Rover Sport 2023's redesigned dashboard offers plenty of digital real estate, with a big 13.1-inch curved touchscreen serving infotainment duties, and also an even bigger 13.7-inch screen parked in front of the driver to display the gauges. The automaker's PV Pro interface is the company's best try at in-car infotainment yet, but as we have learned, using it in other models with time, like the Defender or the Discovery, where the displays are clear and it looks high-end floating above the all-new Range Rover Sport's upholstered dashboard. A 29-speaker Meridian stereo system will be optional and will incorporate the speakers in the all-new Range Rover Sport's front and rear headrests. Wireless Apple CarPlay as well as Android Auto connectivity will be standard, and also all Range Rover Sport 2023 will come with Amazon's Alexa. Also, a wireless smartphone charging pad will be integrated on a shelf just under the infotainment screen as well. The critical safety features will include standard lane departure warning with lane keeping assist, standard automated emergency braking, and standard adaptive cruise control. A variety of driver assistance features are standard, including lane keeping assist, automated emergency braking, as well as a 360-degree exterior camera system. Also, an adaptive cruise control system is included and has an off-road feature. For the new Range Rover Sport 2023, the SE variant will be the entry-level model, even though it hardly feels bare bones. The P400 SE variant will have a 5-seat SWB that will go for $105,975, with a long wheelbase 3-row with the exact same engine going for a price tag of $111,975. But stepping up to a P530 V8 model in either one costs $18,300. Now, while we have yet to learn much about how the new P440e plug-in hybrid will drive, experts do know it will be an SE 5-seater starting at a price tag of up to $109,875. And at the same time, the V8 is standard in the 3 autobiography models, spanning the mid-150,000 to low-160,000 range, and above that, with a first edition executive with 4-seaters slot in, and if the user wants the ultimate chauffeured limousine experience, you're going at a base price of around $219,775 for a long wheelbase 4-place SV. And finally, the brilliance and style of the new Range Rover are apparent even at the SE level with its base P400 powertrain. That is what really moves the all-new Range Rover 2023 up the consideration list, and along with a new 3-row configuration, along with its useful chassis changes that make it more livable every day and set the level for relevant plug-in models in the near future. What are your thoughts on the all-new 2023 Range Rover Sport? Don't forget to subscribe and see you again soon in another video.